them an agenda item. I think this is the first time I made it to the agenda. So I don't know what that means. But, so I first want to say thanks to the Kahila as my muse, which you are. And not only you, but the building as well. So the poem today really focuses on our space together. And I usually bring in lots of what's happened here, but I hearken back to something about 4 years ago. There was a Sunday morning service in the big sanctuary, and there were 9 of us. I don't know if anybody else was there. And high on the sanctuary wall by the rectangular windows, a bird kept on trying to come in. I took it to join us. And I don't know if anybody knows the Bernard Malamud story, the Jew bird, but that's who I figured it was. That story is about an old crow who was also an old Jewish man. So I tell you that because it inspired me to use a little bit of magical realism in this poem today. There are 3 parts to the poem. I will number them off for you. There are references to Joni Mitchell. I hope some of you appreciate Joni Mitchell, yay. And also to the wonderful surrealist painter Rene Magritte. Applause for Rene Magritte. And I was inspired by the rabbi as well just a few weeks ago. He was talking about the sacred and the mundane. We didn't talk about it. There was no collusion. There was no conspiracy to do this together. And one final thing. There's a homophone at the end, meaning there are 2 words that sound the same, but are spelled differently and have different meanings. Since you can't see it, the first one is rain, R-A-I-N. The second one is rain, R-E-I-G-N. So here goes. Makom. 1. The path is clear. You pass the tree of life. You pass the verses, everything you need to know about holiness and peace and justice. You pass the Simcha tree and behold the sanctuary. The pews gently arching toward embrace of the bima that from its tiptoes reaches lovingly back. 2. The lights beckon. There are the sacred ones, the Ner Tamid, and the small bulbs that gently turn in the gentle hands of dear Frank, illuminating lives still in our hearts, still with us, their voices still faintly heard. But look at the light-filled light holders above you, 12 mundane half-globes that despite their utility shine just as brightly, and in the spirit of Rene Magritte, shine in and beyond the rectangular windows high on the sanctuary walls. 3. Heaven opens. Inside and outside, these globes on occasion break open and pour down woke up Chelsea morning butterscotch that sticks to our senses as we sit or stand beneath, beyond the rapacious reach of the attention industry, Twitterless, Facebookless, Instagramless, together, just us and you know who can't be named. Slender shoots reaching under the luminous rain, under the holy rain. Thank you.